having a drink one day, and he goes, "Oh, that brewery up by us is getting ready to open." So as it turned out, I was having a party that weekend. So I came over one afternoon after work, and I popped my head in, and Chris and Gary were here doing whatever. And I said, "Hey, can I buy a keg from you?" And they kind of looked at each other like, "Gee, we didn't anticipate anybody was going to ask us that question. We don't even know what to answer." So they were like, "Well, I guess so,
Yeah.
Why not?" And they said, "Well, we don't have anything for you to tap it with." It's okay. I got all that under control. I said, "You gonna be here Saturday?" They said, "Yes." So come over Saturday morning, I'll pick it up. So I came over and I picked up a half barrel of steel rail, and I said, "Oh, this is where I live. If you guys want to come over when you're done working, whatever, I'm having a party, and come on up." So Gary couldn't come. He had to go home, do something with his kids or whatever. But Chris came up, and I ended up sitting on my deck and drinking porter that I made, homebrew, drinking steel rail, shooting the shit, talking about beer and all this stuff. So he's getting ready to leave. He says, "Look, if you ever want to come and help us out at the brewery, volunteer or whatever," he said, "we can't pay you, but we'll give you beer when we can and whatever." I said, "Sure." So I started coming every weekend, and then they start calling me and say, "Chris has got to go take his kid to the doctor. Can you come help Gary finish this batch of beer?" So I was doing that for a while, and then one day they called me and said, "Can you come in after work?" And I figured they needed me to do something, and I came in, and they were both here, and they said, "What are you making where you work now?" And I told them. They said, "Well, if we paid you that, would you come work here?" And I said, "You want me to start tomorrow?"
Awesome.
and which they said, "No, we want you to give you your 2 weeks to your employer." And I went into my employer the next day, and I said, "Look, this is the job." He goes, "I know that's your dream." He says, "I know that's what you want to do." He says, "Do me a favor. Work till it was like a Wednesday. He says, "Work till Friday and write me the procedures for the machine you're building because nobody else here knows how to do it. If you can write it out for me, God bless you. Go, have fun, do your thing."
Good for you.
And that's what
awesome,
happened.
yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
So